that hard. The wind and the rain are not the only hazards on this course. You can't see any trees. There are no trees at St Andrews, but there are plenty of things here that can catch the golfers out. And I've been searching around, rummaging around St Andrews to find out what they are. There might not be any trees here at St Andrews, but there are a number of hazards that the golfers will want to avoid, and sand is one of them. There are over 100 bunkers on the St Andrews Old Course, and they will cost you a shot. Some of them are fearsome. Take the hellhole on the 14th. Do you know how deep it is? I'll tell you, it's 10 feet deep. Now that is higher than a basketball hoop in the NBA. Yes, if you end up in the sand here, you're in trouble. Then, of course, there's the long grass. Now, it isn't as long as it has been in previous editions of the Open, but if you find yourself in it, you could get tangled up, especially if it's wet. There's the Gorse too. Now, if your ball goes in the Gorse, you're going to have trouble finding it. And if it's in there, you're going to have to drop it out anyway, because this stuff hurts. Have you found it? Ah, there we go. You see, that's unplayable. Even if you're lucky enough to have found the middle of the fairway, which I've done here, well, there's another hazard that I haven't talked to you about yet. You can probably guess what it is. Just look at me. It's St Andrews and it's unpredictable weather. Oh dear. That's better. Well, this lens is okay, but that one did get a bit wet. There are other hazards as well. Let me tell you about two of them very quickly. Little boys, because a little boy out here on the course picked up JB Holmes's drive. It went into the long grass. He picked it up and walked off with it. And that caused a bit of a delay in proceedings. All is well, though, I'm told there. There's also the hotel on the 17th. I'm afraid Shane Lowry, the Irish golfer, well, he checked his ball into the hotel there to stay for a few nights, went out of bounds. He'd got himself to 3 under, having had a terrible time out there, and then took an 8 on that 17th hole. Shane Lowry, perhaps the best Irish golfer here, in form. Many fancied him to do well. That 8 could have cost him a chance here at St Andrews. It's not all about St Andrews. This is one of the iconic venues there is in sport in the United Kingdom, but there's another one, and it's down in London, and Jessica Crichton is there.
Yes, thanks, Chris. It's been a very commanding performance by Australia here at